First in the kit is the RV2402. This unit will be going up on the roof inside your pre-installed TV antenna, which will boost your host's Wi-Fi signal or provide a 4G LTE connection. It comes with its own quick start manual and 2 screws for quick and easy installation. The other unit in the kit is the RV2458, which you'll install inside your coach in the living area. It has the same basic functions as a typical Wi-Fi router you might be familiar with inside your home, but has the added ability to accept boosted signals from the RV2402 on the roof. Along with the unit in the box is a quick start manual, 2 mounting screws, and the replacement plate you will be needing during installation. To install both units, the tools you will be needing are a Phillips head screwdriver, a small open-ended adjustable wrench, and rubbing alcohol with a clean cloth. In this section, we will be showing how easy it is to install the RV2402 inside the factory roof antenna. Begin by removing the single machine screw that attaches the housing to the mounting base. Retain the screw for reassembly. Next, twist the housing counterclockwise and lift the housing off of the base. Disconnect the radio and TV cables. Be careful not to let cables fall back through the bottom of the antenna base into the vehicle. Attach the paddle antenna connectors onto the 2 outside port connectors of the RV2402 extender, each marked by a red dot. Secure with a small open-ended wrench. Be careful not to over-tighten. The next step we will show you is how to install the paddle antennas into the Wi-Fi LTE housing. First, with a clean cloth and rubbing alcohol, wipe down the inside of the housing. This will create a clean optimal surface to adhere the antennas to. Next, peel off the adhesive back from each antenna. For best reception, place one antenna paddle inside the housing, lined up with the housing mounting hole. The other one should be adhered on the opposite side surface. With the antenna paddles installed to the housing base, it's now time to reconnect the TV and radio cables. Please take the time now to write down the MAC address and serial numbers from the label on the back of the RV2402 for future reference. There is space allotted inside your install manual. Next, place the RV2402 into the antenna base and then mount it to the posts using the kit's included screws. Now, plug the blue Ethernet cable into the RV2402. Power is supplied to the RV2402 using Power over Ethernet, so there is no need for a dedicated power cable. The final step on the roof will be to attach the antenna and housing back onto the mounting base. Aligning the housing locking screw hole and base alignment notch, place the housing back onto the base. Twist the housing clockwise to lock into place and secure with the earlier removed screw. With the roof portion of the install done, head back to the living area to install the RV2458 router. Begin by removing the 2 screws from the factory wall plate with yellow Wi-Fi LTE sticker. Behind the plate, you will find the attached power and Ethernet cables for the unit. Cut the zip tie holding the cables to the plate. Use caution when doing so to avoid injury or damage to the cables. You can discard the wall plate and screws when finished. The new pass-through plate comes with its own screws. Once you pass the Ethernet and power cables through the hole in the plate, mount the plate to the wall. Now it's time to mount the RV2458. Using the included screws, put the unit in a location that will allow enough room for the power and Ethernet cables to comfortably reach the base. Bear in mind, the antennas will give their best performance when mounted in a vertical position. Plug the Ethernet and power cables into the RV2458. Once everything is in place, you can hit the power button, which will power on both units simultaneously. This concludes the install and you're now ready to begin your Wi-Fi LTE configuration.